your youth corps, aunties and uncles, where is he? Where is he? Where's the ring? What's happening? Please don't feel pressured. It is so important that you find the person with the right values that match yours, that you can work this path together. Money matters are the leading source of friction, separation, and divorce across the world, not just here in Nigeria. So you don't want to make that mistake. We've talked about overindulging children. What do you owe your children? You owe your children the best education that you can afford, not the best education that your friends can afford, because you run into trouble. If everybody is sending their children to a particular school and you can't afford it, the best education starts from home, not in school. So do be conscious of following your own path. You owe your children the non-material aspects of life: love, affection, attention, respect, and the unconditional acceptance of who they are. Teach your children about money as early as you possibly can. It's important they begin to understand the value of money. Pocket money, chores, allowances, vacation jobs, these are things that you should start as early as possible. It's so important that they work during the holidays. Even the youngest children can find something to do and just earn a bit of money. You'll find that your children will treat the money that they earn very differently from the money that you give them. So just remember that they will spend all your money, but they will save theirs. So try to make them do some work during the holidays. I've tried this and it really works. There was once my children just asked for, they want 5,000 to hang out at the mall or whatever. And my husband said that everybody had to be employed by Monday. So, of course, they called all their uncles and aunties. There are places they can work, in a bookshop, in a shop. They can help to file. They can help with the computers. They're all so great, this generation, on IT. When they got their 10,000 every month or whatever it was, we said, okay, now you can go and hang. Guess what they said? Do you know how hard we worked for this money? I mean, there's no way they were going to, because they knew what they'd done, how many hours they'd spent working for that money. There was no way they were going to do that. Now, investing is a conscious decision. It's about making plans for the future, owning your first property, educating your children, investing in a business, planning for retirement, having a long-term sustainable impact. It's about thinking long-term. How many of you invested in MMM? Please don't tell me if you did. Please don't. If something sounds too good to be true, guess what? It's too good to be true. If people are offering 18% per annum and somebody offers 30% per month, please run away. Just run away. And MMM, that one is gone, but I gather there are new ones all the time. So just because, and of course the first few people who jump into a scam, maybe they make some good, but very soon they disappear and they've gone to the next country, some other one is here. Don't get caught out. It's all about having a plan, discipline, consistency, and focus. Investing takes time. Very few people will win a lottery. Very few people will inherit a fortune. The majority of us, it's from sheer hard work and being consistent. You need to understand how much risk you can tolerate. Every investment comes with risk, but some are more risky than others. Stocks have the highest level of risk. In terms of the four most common investment opportunities are cash, money, stocks, bonds, real estate. Of course, there are business interests, there's commodities and so on, which are very high risk. But we're talking primarily about stocks, bonds, cash, property. Risk can be managed, and the best way to manage risk is by diversifying. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You need to have money in different asset classes. You'll have some cash, you'll have some stocks, you'll have some bonds, have some property. You probably invest in some businesses. You cannot have all your money in stocks. Neither can you have all your money in cash. It's so important that we do this, because if you put everything in one stock asset class, for example, and the market tumbles, then you've lost everything. Or if your property is all in one location and there's a problem in that particular area, you get no rent. So it's important to have a diversified portfolio. When you're investing, it's so important to seek professional advice, because there you have professionals that can guide you. They'll look at your own situation, your age, your stage, your financial situation, and determine the best asset profile for you. I love mutual funds, and particularly for young people who are just starting out, because you don't need huge amounts of money to get into the stock market. Some of the mutual funds we have here start from 5,000 naira. So if you can set out a certain amount of money every month and put that in the mutual fund. Again, there are different types of funds. There are stock funds, there are money market funds, there are balanced funds, there are bond funds. And you determine what is best for you and then start to invest. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to speed up a bit. Investing in the stock market gives you dividend income, capital gains. It can be a hedge, but it's over the long term. The biggest mistake most people make is they invest in stocks today thinking that they'll get the returns next week. No, I'm talking about 5 years and beyond. So money you need next month or next year should not be in the stock market. You can lose your money. Now, real estate is another fantastic investment. It's usually about location. And don't think that you have to have a huge amount of money to get on the ladder. Just start. You can start with a plot of land. What are the government plans for a particular area?